Environment Minister. And I think you see for yourself, this place was completely dilapidated. You had a lot of factories and industries here, but because of the power, moved away. So the state government, the roads were built, and the companies are coming back in their numbers. And you were here when Mr. President came and commissioned the South Miller and the ring drop factories here. And the factory, for this. So honorable, we are done. Give us a word or two about.
Well, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First, to apologize, we have kept you waiting here since morning. The governor had to go to Abuja meeting. He left us halfway. He said, although he's not here, we will not want you to wait for us. So, please, our apology. It's because of the many projects we have had to visit. Even now, we are rushing because we want to see some before nightfall. Secondly, we want to thank you for coming out to receive us, waiting for this period of time. Because your love for what we are doing for Mr. President, the federal government, and importantly also for the governor and government of Anambra State. We've just inspected the Onitsha seaport. Every facility is now there, and government is about to process the handover to much people so that the port will continue to run. So with port here on the at that port, so with Asaba airport close by and a seaport, Onitsha, the great city of Sea, to be the next Dubai, the next Taiwan, because you can make it, Igbo people can make it happen, Nigerians can make it happen. So all this the president is providing is for the good of the people of Onitsha and Nigeria. The second Niger bridge is in process of procurement, and every airport why this is not working. Also for the people of Onitsha and the entire west, east and south of Nigeria. The president is working hard on these projects. The Onitsha Enugu expressway, you can see the renewed that has taken place over the last couple of months. There has been aggressive intervention on this road, and we're just going to inspect it now. So I was driving in this evening. I wondered if I was driving through Lagos or Abuja, because the road is wearing a very new look. So this one, taken together with what Top is doing here, this beautiful road we're seeing here above Onitsha definitely is on its way to becoming a true modern commercial city that nature has destined it to be. Thank you very much and for this reception. Thank you.
I start for want of time. On behalf of our board, local government and Anambra State, we say welcome to Anambra, the light of the nation. You have already said it all. We have a governor who is work. The transformation agenda of the federal government is working seriously in Anambra. We thank Mr. President for using him as well in Abuja, knowing very well that he's an action officer. We are proud of it. And we are proud of the Minister for Information. We hear you always running the farmer and fishermen. The governor is doing his best. The response we got from him was wonderful. We always pray for him. We are proud of him. And we ask the federal government to our assistance, because our people are having problems. The state with the new resources cannot be able to cope with the problems that the floods are created. So we really need help. The farmers, they have plowed the land, they have tilled the land, and they cannot plant. We have been getting help, but it's not enough. We'd like you to take the message to Mr. President so that he will do something. He has been working, he has been doing something for us. We have been getting relief materials. All these are well organized and distributed. We are happy. But then, it still remains. The agriculture, you need money. You pay for the labor, you pay for the inputs, you pay for the material, you pay for everything. So we hope you are going to assist us in that direction and assist the government of Anambra State. Please, on behalf of the people here, you are welcome. And we wish you the best when you get back to Abuja. And God bless.
Mr. President, earlier 17 billion to the affected areas across the country. But we are giving more support now from structured ministries to help them. So we want to thank you again for the reception, and God bless. Thank you very much.
I realize that the service lane was not included. Part of it was not included in the contract. So this one was now awarded.
From Onitsha to Enugu, a lot of work is going on. And we expect that, and the President made additional intervention during this Christmas period. So we have seen remarkable progress here. Here is the statue of Kemba Newe Domego Juku. For those of you who are here, when we came in September, it was when it was unveiled. So we are going to deliver on this road very, very, very soon, the way we are going. So with Showpiece also now funding this road. So steady money is coming to deliver this Onitsha Enugu expressway, and we're happy with the progress. You can see it. You can turn your camera and see what is happening here. So we are now putting the Anambra, who is putting for the 3 kilometers across Onitsha. So this place will be lighted up. That's the idea. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. How are you doing? Welcome.
Quality of work.
Yeah. One, you know,
Which company is it?
It's a CCC construction company. Yes. We've gone through all kind of challenges here, and we are still, you know, facing some challenges, but hopefully things will be sorted out soon, as we were promised. The progress, you know, during the last year, which was not far away, we did plenty of work, and we are planning to do the same this year. So hopefully things will be improving as days
when do you hope to get out of this road?
Hopefully, you know, it's another 18 to 24 months.
You'll be through with this place,
yeah.
Up to Enugu?
Up to the border, yeah, up to Amansi.
You're sure it is done?
Yeah, hopefully, you know, with the assistance, you know, of resolving all the challenges, things will be done, hopefully. Thank you.
Thank you. Gentlemen, we'll go to the next place, which is Power Project.
Third Benin Onitsha Line B, and the second Benin Onitsha Line B. And the multi-circuit tower, a tower that can take 3 number 330 kV and 2 number 132 kV, the first of its kind in this country. 3 number 330 kV lines on one tower and 2 number 132 kV lines. The first in Nigeria, carrying 5 circuits at the same time. It was conceived as a result of the problem we have with way leave and settlement of claims on rights of way. And this was one of the things that actually elongated the life of the project. But I think it's giving us a way forward. So I would like you to see the Honorable Minister. There are other projects you will see here. The 150 MVA, 330/132/33 kV transformer that was commissioned last year. Also, we have some other projects like the 30 LVA mobile transformer, also commissioned to help improve 33 kV capacity in this section. We wanted to see some of these projects. You're welcome, sir. Can we start the tour now? 3 circuits coming here. The third Benin Onitsha line, a double circuit line, and the second Benin Onitsha line, a single circuit line. The result is that we have stranded generation here in the east. We cannot evacuate.
Right now?
Yes, because of the bottleneck created by this single circuit. In fact, this is about the most critical circuit in the country. Whenever there is failure on this circuit, the chances is that we lose the entire grid. And to start up the grid is always a challenge. The cost and the inconveniences. So this project was conceived to address the issue of bottleneck. And that is why we have the second Benin Onitsha line and third Benin Onitsha line. They are all on the... See it. The first circuit is this way, the second circuit, the third. And the cost of compensation is very, very huge. And sometimes it delays the project. So the idea of multi-circuit is what we are using now to take care of that particular problem of way leave and right of way. So with this now, we will now have 3 additional circuits. In other words, we will have the opportunity to remove the bottlenecks, and we will have the opportunity to carry more power. We have power that is stranded here, but we cannot give it to the rest of the country. Right now. All the power from the other generating station, we could not take it out. Sometimes the generating stations are running below capacity because we don't have the facility to take it out. But the good news is that we're going to be commissioning this by Sunday. The first phase will be commissioned by Sunday, and the next phase will come up after 4 weeks, because we need to raise new towers. When we raise these new towers, we remove the old line that is blocking the obstruction for the new towers. We raise the new towers, and in 4 weeks, we'll be back on ground. So with this, we have a total, although this project physically is running through 3 states, Edo, Delta, and Anambra, but technically speaking, it is affecting the entire nation, because what happened in one part of the grid affects the other part of the grid. So you can see that this is a very big improvement, and it is a milestone that we have achieved. With this, the power can well be managed in the grid now. This incessant collapse and total blackout will be a thing of the past by the special grace of God.
Now, I would like to find out, with this new grid line that you are connecting, can it also be said that there will be improved megawatts of electricity since stranded power can now be evacuated?
Definitely, our willing capacity will be higher. We can weigh more power. Since we have power, but we cannot evacuate. But with this new line coming in, we can evacuate more power. Because this place is like a gateway between the east, the southeast, south-south, and the entire country. And of course, there are so many generating stations springing up here. Some of them we are not up to capacity yet. When they eventually get to capacity, we will not be able to wheel the power out.
Even after it's not completed?
No. When it's completed, I think we are on good footing.
And you expect that this will be completed when?
This is 100% completed, except for the fact that we needed outage to connect this Saturday, Sunday. Then after Saturday, Sunday, the first step is complete. Will be in.
The outage will be all over the country?
All over the country, yes, that's been announced. It may not be all over, it may be partial. Between this island alone, the other island, Benin and all the rest of them, will be on potential. But the whole southeast might be completely out for at least Saturday, depending on how fast we can move. But if we move very fast, because we started the skeletal work since Monday, we are hoping that before mid-Sunday, we have restored.
The major project we're seeing here.
Yeah.
This is the most important project.
The most important. Then the other projects are also important because they are helping the evacuation problem too.
Now, if there are questions, please, I think it's important we ask them here now so the Engineer Bakare can throw more light on it. Outside? This is where you can do it, not outside.
Okay, let's go and see the other major transformer that will improve power supply basically to the. Of course, the project was conceived in 2001, re-awarded in 2008, and the process was fast-tracked. And that brought our capacity here from 330 MVA to 480 MVA. The result of this is that we'll be able to cope with providing power for Anambra State from this transformer. Stable power. We have started the process, and we are sure that very soon we'll be getting to where we have our eyes on. Yeah. The lifespan of most transformers will be up to 50 years, but it's subject to use. That is maintenance. So if you don't maintain it very well, the chances are that you will lose the transformer. Also, it's also a function of manufacturer. Of course, this is from Europe. This is Siemens, Germany. So it's a very good transformer, and we hope to get the best from it. Thank you. The other project is there. It's just a relief project for the local industries, the Abo Industrial Estate. When we were shutting down this line, the 132 kV line to construct the multi-circuit towers, they gave us that to give them palliatives in Abo Industrial Estates. But meanwhile, their 132 kV is ready. Very soon we will restore to status quo, and they will get normal power as usual. Thank you, sir.
Questions, please. Yes.
I'm just wondering. Yes, Engineer. I'm wondering whether this general improvement in electricity nationwide has cascaded to a place like Onitsha. We entered this city since afternoon, and we haven't seen even a blink of light since we came. Okay. Well, because we just came in here in the night, and then there's no light anywhere. I'm just wondering if these your new installations would benefit the city, given that it's such a major commercial town, and is also the host of this facility. Thank you.
The power situation in Onitsha now has improved tremendously. Like I told you, a 30/40 MVA, 33/11 that fits the town directly. We had an additional one given to us. Again, there's another transformer that is right on point. 100 MVA, 132/33. There are about 10 in the country, and Onitsha is lucky to have one because it's a major load center. When this is installed, the problem of power, the load requirement in Onitsha will be able to handle adequately. So I want to assure you that we are on ground, and we are moving. With these equipments coming in, we've not had it as good as this before. Now that we have them on ground, immediately we finish the installation, you will begin to see the improvement. Thank you.
When are you likely to finish the installation?
The installation of the 100 MVA transformer will start very soon. I think bids have been opened, and the contractor will come to site very soon.
How long does it usually take?
For a project of that size, if it's fast-tracked, we can talk about 3 months.
before the end of the year, you think that will be?
It will definitely come in. Yes, the infrastructure to at least get this power to the people is something that we will actually work on. The generation of the power used to be a problem before, but at least the concentration of government is on that now. We will now think about how we get this power to the local consumer. And I'm sure they are working on that. You have so many NIPP projects on ground. Yes, you also have so many local projects by the various discos on ground. And all of them are working together to get these things ready. Because we're expecting the power generation to improve tremendously with time by 2015. And by then, we also have to improve on our local infrastructure. All these things are on ground. And together, I think they will crystallize very soon. Thank you. To bring in the 100 MVA transformer is here. The state government did help us. They gave us an access through the back. Yes, they have been very wonderful to us. Thank you very much. And we also have given you another one at Agoka. Another transformer at Agoka to improve the power also into the state capital.
Any other question? Any overall summary?
The summary is that I will want to appeal to all of us to work together in ensuring that this vision to get Nigeria to be powered, the industry to be powered, will work together for everybody. Everybody should be on guard. Sometimes you see a hit-and-run driver, you don't report such things. Sometimes you see people, they do some funny things, you don't report that. We should also try as much as possible to see that even this energy that we take are paid for, because that will encourage the system to move further forward. Thank you very much.
Your name and designation?
My name is Engineer Bakari Kazim, Principal Manager, T, Onitsha Work Center.
Well, the Principal Manager, Onitsha Work Center, Transmission Station, ladies and gentlemen, let me, on behalf of the National Good Governance team, express our appreciation of the kind of work that is going on here at Onitsha Station to stabilize power supply not only in the south, southeast, and southwest, but indeed to stabilize power supply along the national grid nationwide. Like you noted, we are gradually getting there. The government has invested heavily in transmission infrastructure, and this is going on almost all over the country. When we went to Alaoji, we saw the kind of work that is taking place there. At Makodi, again, we saw another station, almost of this size, taking place in Makodi, linking the north with the southeast. And these stations are all over the country. The purpose of this is that because of the additional power plants, indeed more than the ones we have now, because the new power plants in the country are going to be more than 10 if you add the private power plants to what government is building, which means that between now and 2 years or thereabout, Nigeria is going to generate quite a significant improvement in terms of megawatts of electricity generated for the country. And we can't convey unless we fix the transmission infrastructure. Now, every aspect of the power roadmap is being implemented steadily. The most significant of it is the privatization of discos and generation companies. Now, with private sector money and management and expertise coming to join what we have on ground, it's expected that this country gradually is going to reach that point where we believe power supply nationwide will be stable. Now, the entire problem of the economy hinges around power supply. You have a barbing saloon, you need a generator. You have a tomato grinding machine, you need a generator. Now, all this, by the grace of God, will gradually get phased out. Now, I'm commending the Transmission Company of Nigeria for the great job that you are doing out here, especially our engineers. And our pride is that wherever we go, it's Nigerian engineers that we see on duty. You know, Nigerian engineers who have trained, have the expertise, and are making this country proud. We are truly very proud of you, and we urge you to work harder, because history will never forget you. History will not forget this generation if you can give this nation stable power supply under the new power roadmap of President Goodluck Jonathan. It is not for us, it's not for you, it's for the future of our country. I am highly impressed with what we have seen at Alaoji, with what we saw at Aba, both geometric as well as Alaoji power plant. We also saw the Egbema power plant, virtually ready, waiting for last mile gas supply. Now I also know that the Saple power plant is virtually completed. So gradually, Oloronshogo phase 1 and 2 also virtually completed. From Port Harcourt to Calabar, all the power plants are virtually getting ready to supply power to Nigeria. The care leg will be transmission infrastructure. So we must put our eyes on the ball and make sure that we do everything possible to convey the additional power that will be generated so that it does not waste. It will be a terrible waste to the nation if we cannot convey it. But let me say that even now, there is significant improvement all over the country already, even at this level, because we have gone down up now from our 1.2 thousand megawatts to about 4.5 now. Actually 5.2, but we can't convey all. There's about 4.5 that is now conveyed on our national grid. So by the time, but this alone has led to a lot of improvement across the country. But by the time we now get this problem fixed here at Onitsha, and we can take in additional power from in the next 2-3 months, the power situation in the country is going to improve even better than we have it today. So this is to continue to ask Nigerians to cooperate with the government when it comes to this. And this infrastructure also should be watched all over the country. It is our infrastructure and it is for our country. Let us work hard and also pay for the power we consume. And also, we should not waste power. When you are not lighting, when you have no reason for power before you leave your houses, you put out, you know, you switch off your light because other places will be needing it, factories and so on. So I think this is what we need. We want to thank you for coming and also reassure the nation that the president is committed and definitely by the grace of God, he will give this country stable power supply. Thank you very much indeed.